What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Today is going to be part 1 of 2 of a nutritional series that I want to give you. I've had a lot of questions about the things that work for me while on course, while off course, and just any type of supplements that I use throughout the day. Today we're taking you into the morning routine, the morning stack, strong reds, strong greens, and another product that I use. What are greens and reds? Well, we all know you're supposed to eat your vegetables, you're supposed to eat your fruit, you're supposed to eat all those different colored foods all throughout the day. But we know with our busy lives, sometimes daily just isn't the option to get all that nutrients in. So a little background, BPN. What is BPN? That brand, Bear Performance Nutrition, owned by Nick Bear, Army veteran, Ironman finisher. This dude is a monster. He's an entrepreneur that started a supplement company years ago, and I followed along on YouTube with him. And I must say, this company, quality is their #1 concern. They take you on tours inside their factory where they get it done. It's produced and made in the United States. How can you not go wrong? And these products here, I have lived on these now for about 2 years now. Every morning, this is my routine. Let's get into the products real quick. We'll do a quick overview. This is not a paid review. This is not an affiliate review. This is just something tried, true, and tested that I've been using now for about 2 years every morning. And I'll tell you how the stack grew and how I started. So it all started with a greens product. I used to take greens products, and we all know if you've ever taken a powdered greens product in the morning, they just don't taste good. No matter what you do, no matter what brand, I just couldn't find anything that was tolerable that I would enjoy taking every day, day in and day out. Lo and behold came strong greens. I said, let me give it a shot. It's got a lemon flavor in it. Maybe it'll throw it off. Not so bad. I don't really remember the taste of just the greens solo as I was trying them, because shortly after I started taking their greens, they developed a reds product as well. Both of these go hand in hand together and give you basically the whole spectrum, which we'll get into very briefly in a little bit about what's actually in these. But the flavor of this is outstanding. It totally superseded any flavor that was in the greens before that. And when you take those two together, it is easily doable day in and day out. And I don't mind taking them in the morning. It's amazing. Also, we're going to go into a real quick product, Infocus by BPN. I added this about a year ago into the morning. Basically kind of replaces that cup of coffee in the morning. It's a cognitive enhancer, just supposed to be a little more, mental clarity. It does have some caffeine in it. So sometimes it just replaces that morning cup of coffee. If you have to work out in the morning really early, you have to get a training session in. I stack all 3 of these with about 8 to 10 ounces of water. I take it down real quick. I'm good to go. I have a bunch of energy. I'm out of the house, and I have some nutrients inside of me, at least, if I'm going to go train basically on an empty stomach or on like a fasted type, morning schedule. So first, let's just get into the strong greens real quick. It's got a green balance alkalizing blend. So this is great for your gut health. Got alfalfa grass, wheatgrass, kale, organic wheatgrass, organic wheat juice powder, coconut water powder, beet juice. I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out. Basically, real simple packaging. That's what they're all about. They don't fluff on the outside. They let their product basically stand for itself. They're not claiming anything crazy on the outside. It's a greens product. If you're looking for a greens product and you know why you need a greens product, this is definitely the one to go to. Definitely try this one out as opposed to some of the other ones out there. The consistency of the powder inside is super fine. It mixes really well with water. That's another great point about it. Now let's get to the strong reds. When I added a scoop of this into my greens in the morning, it took the flavor, first of all, to a whole nother level. And it's another type of superfood. So the great thing about this, it has a Spectra Total Blend in it. So I read a really long scientific study about Spectra Blend, and I'm going to read you the conclusion on that. I'm going to put the article link in the description as well if you want to check it out. It says, for the first time, we were able to measure the biological effects of a natural dietary supplement on changes of oxidative and nitrosative stress markers and cellular metabolic activity through the use of extended vitality test. Unique activity of Spectra suggests potential for the use of the supplement in modulation of oxidative stress. no bioavailability, inflammatory response, blood glucose levels, and ultimately supporting optimal health. So there you go. Something that actually says optimal health. So it's nice to know Spectra is a tried and true mixed blend that they put in here. The great thing about BPN is there's no proprietary blend. Every product that's on here, or any type of juice or powder mix that they have in here, is actually listed as a separate line item on these, and you can read them. They're actually available in the market. It's not something they came up with, but they took the best things that worked basically in all the supplements out there and then put them into one to make the best greens product, to make the best reds product. And that's what BPN does. They don't hide anything of their ingredients. You go follow them on YouTube. They'll take you to a tour of the factories where they mix these supplements and how they box them and how they produce them. And a side note on that, I'm probably, out of 2 years, I don't know, on my 10th can of this or whatever. Just once did one came and it was not sealed properly and had some powder that came out. I emailed them and they had a brand new one shipped out literally within 24 hours. So amazing customer support, an amazing brand that stands behind their product. A third product, which is not totally recommended, it just fit my needs because I do need a little more energy in the morning. I don't have that drive to have that cup of coffee early in the morning. I don't have a lot of time, was Infocus. So energy, focus, check out what's in it. I'm going to put the link on there. This definitely gives me the little go that I need for the better part of half a day, that morning time when you just don't want to sit around and sip your cup of coffee. You just have to get some energy in and get it going. So sometimes I don't even do a full scoop of this depending on what I have to do that day. If I do have to go work out, then maybe I will have a leveled off scoop. But if it's just a regular work day, maybe I'll just do half or 3/4 of a scoop just because I don't need as much caffeine to get going in the day, because I may have that mid-morning cup of coffee and things like that. While we're talking about BPN here, I'm not going to get too much into this product because I'm going to have a part 2, which is going to be what I use when I'm actually out running, biking, and what my nutrition looks like that for my hour-long workouts, my 2, my 3, my 4-hour-long workouts, and the products I use for that. But I did just try this product. I just finished it up. This is BPN's Go One More. It's very similar to some of the other products that are out there, the glucose products that just have the sugar that you need and the salt, the magnesium, your basically intro workout products. Maybe I'll switch them in the future, but I did commit to another brand this year as far as purchasing my products for the year. Fruit punch I got, flavor was fantastic, and definitely was on par with the other products I use when I'm out there biking and running. They do make protein, that's for sure. That's what this company was built on. They started with protein products to start. I do use their Whey Protein. It's the only actual non-organic protein powder that I use. Usually I use a vegan protein powder. I'm usually use Orgain in my smoothies, but if I need some whey protein and that's what I want for the day, I do go in that can. That tub is going to last me a very long time. But the main thing about today was the strong greens and the strong reds. I'm going to mix it up right now for you. I'll show you exactly how it mixes, how easy it mixes, and how fast it goes down. It's that good. So that's about all the water I use. This is actually, I never even looked. It's actually only 6 ounces, 6 or 7 ounces. Least amount of water, the better. So you can see the size difference of the actual serving size, the greens versus the reds, a little different size scooper. There we go, it's literally mixed in 6 ounces of water. So that consistency is totally mixed right now. It actually tastes good. Cheers. So there you go. Done every morning now for probably almost 2 years with the greens, about 1.5 years with the reds. Whenever it came out, I started buying it as soon as it was available, and that's how we get our energy every day. Immune system definitely gets sick a lot less. Definitely feel better without the day. Gut health is definitely improved. I really continue taking these products because I don't want to know how I feel without taking the products. So check them out, do your own research. Like I said, I'm not a coach. I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what works for me. And it's actually something I enjoy taking every day. So I hope you got something out of this. I hope you learned something if you didn't know about this company. Look it up online. I'll tag their YouTube channel. Follow Nick Bear. He's an Ironman triathlete, weightlifter. Unfortunately, his race Texas was just canceled, but I just caught up with his videos last night, and he's actually going to be racing 70.3 in Cancun, Mexico under the Challenge series. He has a great YouTube channel. Follow along. He has plenty of swim, bike, run content, plenty of workouts that he records. Definitely check it out. Until then, stay healthy, stay strong, stay green, balance that life 1 mile at a time.